Hello friends, this is Emily, Sing Books with Emily, and I just did my 13th Sing Books with Emily Sing Along Hootenanny Show for Halloween, and I noticed that I had some very special friends there, and I wanted to be able to say hello to them. Hello, my friends Ruby and Avery, and anyone else who can join us. So I wanted to be able to just sing some Halloween songs for fun since they were so nice to tune in. So let's see, let's start with, because I have a few extras here and I just thought they'd be fun to sing together. This is Dingle Dangle Scarecrow. So I'm gonna put the CD in. I think scarecrows are great for Halloween. They're scare right in the title. So let's see here. I am going to, I see something, one of my friends has signed on. I don't know if it's, oops. I don't know if it's my friends Ruby and Avery, but if it's not, hello to whoever has arrived. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for joining me. I think it's my friend Charlene. So fun to see Charlene. Hello, Charlene. All right, so we're gonna we are just singing Halloween songs for fun. I don't have a whole lot of them up here in my studio. I would have to go and fetch some more from my big shelf where I keep all my repertoire, but I do have a few up here that we can just have fun singing, and I think I'm gonna repeat some of the ones we just sang a few minutes ago. But this is Dingle Dangle Scarecrow, and I love, of course, scarecrows for Halloween. Oops, play.
Are you ready, Mr. Scarecrow? 1, 2, 3.
When all the cows were sleeping and the sun had gone to bed, up jumped the scarecrow, and this is what he said. All right, you guys can sing this with me. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this. I can shake my feet like that. When the hens were roosting and the moon behind the cloud, up jumped the scarecrow and shouted very loud. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this. I can shake my feet like that. When the dogs were in their kennels and the pigeons in their loft, up jumped the scarecrow and whispered very soft, I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this and shake my feet like that. When the sheep were loudly snoring and the lambs all snuggled up tight, up jumped the scarecrow and sang into the night. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this and shake my feet like that. When all the horses were resting and the hushed and velvet dark, up jumped the scarecrow and made this loud remark. I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this and shake my feet like that. When the owls began their hooting and the wind sighed in the trees, up jumped the scarecrow and whispered, if you please. I'm the dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake my hands like this. I can shake my feet like that. When the cats had finished mousing and the day began to dawn, sleepy grew the scarecrow and whispered with a yawn, I'm a dingle dangle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat. I can shake, rest my hands like this. I can rest my feet like that. Oh, that Scarecrow is a tricky fellow, isn't he? So I am going to point out how fun this book is. This is by, it's an old folk song. This is an old folk song. So you can find it many places actually. But this particular illustration is done by Jenny Cooper, who I think is a wonderful illustrator. But we don't see much of her work here because she is from, I want to say Australia, but I think it's New Zealand. And these top twins, who are hilarious, they are a comedy duo, sisters, twins from Australia. So these books are very hard to find here in the United States. I had to order, I think there might be one or two that you can find online in American booksellers, but most of them you've got to order them from people in Australia and wait weeks and weeks for them to come. But it's worth the wait because they're so good. And there's a whole series of these. And this particular one came with an instrumental. That's what we sang with, and you could hear some of their backup vocals on there. So these are lots of fun. All right, so while I'm on the kick for, I'm looking for my other, oh, here she is, here he is, the other Scarecrow song I have. So this is from The Wizard of Oz, and I think it's gonna sound familiar to you, If I Only Had a Brain, that good old Scarecrow who Dorothy loved most. Let's see, I'm gonna get out my ukulele for this. So, I'm assuming this is Ethel May, my ukulele Ethel May. She's in tune, good enough. So, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain, and my head might be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching, if I only had a brain. I'd unravel any riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts I'd be thinking, I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean meets the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just enoughin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, I could be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. I would dance and I'd be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. The good old Scarecrow with such a good heart, even if he doesn't have a brain. Unlike the Tin Man, the Tin Woodsman, who did not have a heart, although he really does, because he's the sweetest fellow. I see my friends Avery and Ruby are here. Hello, Avery and Ruby. It's so good to see you. And thank you for joining me for the other Sing Along Hootenanny. I'm so glad to see your names there. It's just, I know you guys are growing up, and I'm probably not going to recognize you when I get to see you the next time. But I hope you're having a wonderful time and a happy Halloween. And my friend Charlene is here too. It's so nice to see Charlene. All right, so let's see. We have some other things that I wanted to share with you too that we did not get to sing in the Hootenanny, because I try to keep, I know I keep talking even though I'm not there. So, let's see, what else can we, oh, I had this. I love this book. And I usually don't sing this in-person sing-alongs because it is such a little book. And it would be very difficult to see, but it does some really cool things. This is There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. And I think, of course, this is an excellent song for Halloween. So we take this little cover off, and there is our old lady here. So let's see what happens with her. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a spider that wiggled and tiggled and giggled inside her. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a bird. How absurd to swallow the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and jiggled and tiggled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a cat. Imagine that. She swallowed a cat. She swallowed a cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a dog. She went whole hog to swallow the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch this bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady that swallowed a cow. I don't know how she swallowed the cow. She swallowed the cow to catch the snake. She swallowed the snake to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider. She swallowed the, that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. And I realized we missed the snake, but on we go. Oh, there was an old lady who swallowed a horse. She died, of course. She didn't. She's fine. Oh, maybe she did. Nah, she shouldn't go swallowing horses, should she? And that's the end of our song. I know, these songs, There Was an Old Lady songs, they always kind of have an anticlimactical ending, don't they? Because they just end. But they're adorable anyway. And of course, that is a very old kind of folk song, these cumulative songs that we can enjoy. Okay, so let's see, what else can we sing just for fun? Oh, I thought it would be fun to sing, we'll end up with this one, Waltzing Matilda. Now, Waltzing Matilda is the unofficial theme song or national anthem of Australia, which fits with the Top Twin song that we sang a little earlier. But it's really a ghost story. Excuse me, I got all excited there. So it's really a ghost story. So, of course, I think it's perfect for Halloween. I always sing Waltzing Matilda on Halloween. And Waltzing Matilda has got some delightful vocabulary in it that is only known to people in Australia, but luckily the back of this book, or maybe it's the front of this book, I hope it's this book. If you can't find it in this book, you can find it on my website. The names or the words that are used in here, like billabong. Oh, here it is. There's a glossary right in the back. Oh, and this is because it doesn't, this book does not print always the chorus, which we can all sing together. But the back of this book has a glossary for some of the Australian words that are used in the song, including billabong. By the way, a billabong is like a water hole. And a billy, which is this cooking pot. We've got the coolabah tree. That's just the kind of tree that lives in the billabong. A squatter, he's just a person who lives out and you know, just lives out in the bush. He's a wanderer, a vagabond. A jumbuck is a sheep. And a swag, oh no, I'm sorry. The swag man, I had it all wrong. Never mind what I said a minute ago. It's the swag man who's the wanderer who lives out, and it's the squatter who owns the land. So it's opposite of what you would think in the United States, because a squatter here is somebody who lives somewhere where that they don't own. But in Australia, the squatter is the landowner and the swag man is the wanderer. And waltzing Matilda means going out and wandering with someone under the stars and living outside. So let's go a waltzing Matilda and sing this really fun ghost story. Who'll come a waltzing, waltzing Matilda? Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda and leading a water bag. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? Oh, there once was a swagman who lived in the billabong under the shade of the cool of a tree. And he sang as he looked at his old Billy boiling. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda, my darling? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda and leading a water bag. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Down came a jumbuck to drink at the water hole. Up jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee. And he sang as he stowed him away in his tucker bag. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda, my darling? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda and leading a water bag. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Down came the squatter, a-riding his thoroughbred. Out came the policemen, 1, 2, and 3. Whose is that jumbuck you've got in your tucker bag? You'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda, my darling? Sing it! Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda and leading a water bag. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? But the swagman, he up and he jumped in the water hole, drowning himself by the cool of a tree. And his ghost may be heard as he sings in the billabong. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda, my darling? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda and leading a water bag. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Waltzing Matilda and leading a water bag. Who'll come a-waltzing Matilda with me? Ah, waltzing Matilda. All right, that makes me think of just one more. I just want to sing one more with my friends because I wanted to just try this again because this was so much fun and I need the practice. So because this song is surprisingly difficult. So this is the one that I told you about in the Hootenanny. We're off to find the witch's house. And this song is, I had to work really hard to figure out which tune this Mr. Crebe or Creb or Cribe wrote the words to, because nobody says, it's not like he says, I wrote these words to the tune of In the Hall of the Mountain King. But he would have had to because they fit perfectly with it. And it literally took me years to figure it out, but I figured it out, and so now we can sing it, and it's so much fun, but it takes some work. We're off to find the witch's house. Which house? The witch's house. We're off to find the witch's house, but we're not afraid. We're creeping down the witch's street. Which street? The witch's street. We're creeping down the witch's street, but we're not afraid. We're slinking by the winking owl, the blinking owl. Wave goodbye to the winking owl, watching with one eye. We're skedaddling past a skeleton, a skittle-scattling skeleton, a skinny, grinny skeleton, shake rattling his bones. We're bolting by Big Frankenstein, the herky-jerky lurking kind, his heavy head held on with twine. Watch out! Don't get too close. We're galloping past a ghastly ghost, a mostly misty, ghostly ghost, a flying, floating, twisty ghost, swishing through the dark. We're rumbling past a howling wolf, a scowling wolf, a growling wolf, a hairy, scary, glaring wolf, prowling through the dark. We're scambling past Count Dracula, a shirking, lurking Dracula, with flowing capes spectacular, and fangs that glow so bright. We're running by a mummy now, I hope we make it by somehow. I think I want my mommy now. Here, hold my hand tight. We're coming to the witch's house. Which house? The witch's house. We're coming to the witch's house with bats and spider webs. We're knocking on the witch's door. Which door? The witch's door. We're knocking on the witch's door. It opens with a screech. There she is. She's standing there. She's standing where? She's standing there. There she is. She's standing there. We all scream trick or treat. Happy Halloween! We did it! Happy Halloween! Okay, friends. Oh, I'm having such a fun time. Maybe just one more little song with, I know, I keep pushing it. You know, they say, oh, always leave them wanting more, but I'm gonna do more anyway because it's so much fun. So, Monsters Lurch for Halloween. So we'll sing this one last song together, and then I will say farewell and happy Halloween to my friends. And I hope that you guys get lots of delicious candy, but that you brush your teeth after you get the candy so that you don't rot your teeth out. All right, so let's see here. The Monsters Lurch for Halloween. It is to the tune of The Ants Go Marching. So here we go. I'm going to put it here so you can see it without the glare. I think that's a little better. Okay, so. The monsters lurch for Halloween. Huzzah! Huzzah! The monsters lurch for Halloween. Huzzah! The monsters lurch for Halloween. Some are orange and some are green. To the haunted house for a and a scream. The monsters lurch for Halloween. All right, friends, I'm so excited, so happy that you joined me for this extra Halloween music. So I will soon upload both the Sing Along Hootenanny Show from 10 o'clock, and I will also upload this extra supplemental Halloween video that I had so much fun recording and singing these fun songs with you. All these songs can be found on my blog. So you just go to the Sing Books with Emily blog on WordPress, and you can type the name of the song into the search box, and its post will come up where I collect everything I find about the posts, and I update them frequently as I find new things, because I'm always finding new things. That's one of my favorite things to do. So, and also when I post these videos, I will post links to each one of these songs there too. So I am so excited to have had you sing with me today, and I can't wait to sing with you the next time. And next time will be Saturday morning, next Saturday, and we are going to sing autumn and Thanksgiving songs. Okay, friends, bye. Thank you so much. It was so great to be with you. Take care.